and under how we determine what's possible. So just yeah, yours was just unfoundational. It was just like an unfoundational possibility that was contradictory, and that was the problem. Like not
How?
proving anything. Like if you gave some sort of empirical evidence, like oh yeah, ice exists, and
Wait,
how
wait,
we
wait.
discovered
You
the
believe you
phenomenon of
believe you
ice
believe in
was through
empirical
science
evidence?
studies or some shit like that. But like,
You,
there's no
wait, wait, wait.
evidence for
You
what you
believe
said.
in empirical evidence for things to be true or exist?
I think it's more founded than other things.
But what's the basis on that? So like, do you believe like things like rape are bad?
I think, bitch, what?
Do you think things like rape are bad
In under my moral system, yeah.
under your own moral system? I'm just asking you, like, truthfully.
Objectively,
Yeah, objectively.
objectively. Now,
Or do you
now
think
that
morals are
posits some sort of
subjective?
like objective morality, and you need God to exist for objective morality or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
I'm aware God necessitates that for an objective
Yeah,
morality.
so I
I'm
don't
not
argue
arguing.
for that. So I would say
You,
that to
you
me,
argue for
under my
moral
moral system,
subjectivity
you would be wrong.
or like moral relativism?
You said moral. I'm more of a nature versus nurture. It just entails that your moral system be dependent on the nurturing rather than like the nature of the said thing. Because it was all
So,
contingent
I
so
upon
think.
nature.
moral
So wait a minute.
relativism.
Wouldn't act. People wouldn't act. People
I
wouldn't
think
So
actually
moral
deserve.
relativism.
obviously. Wait a minute, person. I think obviously it would be wrong, right? If a person doesn't want you touching them and you still touch them, that's wrong. You're going
Okay,
against their
but
will.
my main question is to official is things like that, right? Where we make the argumentation that it's under the basis of empirical evidence. How can you substantiate most of your claims under empirical evidence? You can substantiate a lot of claims under empirical evidence, but you can't substantiate everything under
I think we
empirical
need
evidence. I
empiricism,
don't know how
right?
you
Because
justify everything you do with that.
obviously, we didn't know God exists until God actually called out to, right?
So like
Preston.
technically, like what I'm trying to like get at kind of is like I could go out and just murder your parents or just rape a bunch of women, right? Rape your little sister. And it'd be completely fine in my moral view, but in your moral view, it'd be wrong. So, but why
No
would
problem with
society allow
subjective
us to be out
morals.
for it under that basis?
There's nothing problem with. Wait, hold on. There's no problem with subjective moral systems existing,
There's
right?
always
The
been a
problem
problem with
would be
subjective
like,
morality.
wait, hold on. There's not really a problem with subjective morals.
There is though. You make the argument.
What's the,
Listen, real
what
fast.
would
You
be
make
the
the argumentation
problem?
that something like rape is bad. And I make the argumentation that something like rape is good. So I gotta go out of my way and rape your sister. But I still think it's good, so I'm gonna go out and rape more people.
Who
You
thinks
just
that?
think
Who
it's
actually
bad.
thinks that? Who thinks that?
It wouldn't really matter who thinks it. It's just an analogy for my
No,
opinion.
who
So
thinks
again,
that?
inside that analogy, you just presuppose what you're saying, though, the antecedent to be like an objectively bad
They
thing.
want
Now,
they
under
want
different moral
true they
systems, it's still gonna be
wait
subjective.
a
So that didn't
minute.
even support what you were saying.
Nobody truly
Yeah,
thinks
but I'm
that
asking
to
you
begin
that. Do
with.
you think anything is objectively a bad
No, it's
thing?
not a problem. No, I'm saying I'm saying that at our limit, I'm saying we don't know. I'm saying we don't have any epistemic access to claims about these said things. Now, my
You
personal
think
moral system.
you think we need physical evidence for everything to
No, I'm
justify
saying we don't. I'm
everything?
saying that we don't have any epistemic access to objectively know. I'm saying under my moral system that it would just be wrong. There's nothing wrong with moral
So you don't think we
subjectivity,
already
right?
have you don't already think we have like moral objectivity?
No, I said
You-
nature versus nurture. If it was the case that everybody had moral objectivity, then everybody would act the fucking same. But no, people who grow up in different parts of the world, for example, like people in Syria, are going to say killing Muslims are bad and doing stuff like that. Well, us, we wouldn't say that because they haven't done anything that violates our moral system, bro. There's no problem with that.
What?
If it was the case,
What?
everybody would think the same. We wouldn't have any, diverging opinions on what morals are. But obviously they are because we
No,
still have
that's
people that
not
murder.
the argument that everybody under the basis
We
of
have
what
people
like
that
what
murder,
moral
so obviously
objectivity
it's
is.
permissible under.
The
Oh god.
argumentation is everybody knows what's right versus wrong. We're all raised under that same basis on what's
We're
right
all
versus wrong.
red.
So, for
No, I don't
example,
think you can
you
prove
can
that. What the
you can
hell?
real fast. We can empirically prove that. Yes, we can.
Wait, Preston.
Maybe the
We can
possibility.
empirically
I don't
prove
think
that.
okay. So the possibility maybe can
Preston.
exist.
No,
Maybe,
it's not a
Many
right?
possibility.
But you haven't provided
Literally,
any evidence for that.
we can
Like, what the
empirically
hell?
prove that.
Preston, you know how many people have been raised to say what's called to believe that cursing is good?
No, a lot of people I feel like have been raised to understand that cursing is a fine thing just because they see other people do it. It doesn't necessitate that it would be a quote unquote good thing. For example, Moon, you're black and you were raised in the hood. I'm raised in the suburbs. I was actually taught that gangs were a bad thing. Meanwhile, I know for a fact that you know some gang members,
Gangs are
and I know you
bad.
don't think
I don't.
the gangs
Yeah,
are good.
I don't think they're good. I
Yeah,
don't think they're
exactly. Just
bad.
like how
But
you know killings are good
I think
or killings
like
aren't good, murders aren't good.
I won't put my trust in them. Like if I know you're in the game, I'm not putting my
Exactly my
trust in you.
point. But
Obviously,
it's more under the basis that you understand something like killing is a bad thing. Gangs kill, therefore gangs should be bad. But you know
Okay,
gang
so when
members
you're talking, okay, but you're just conflating. Okay,
no, killing is
conflating.
there's
justified
meta
in this.
ethics
Conflating
and
anything.
I
normative
wait.
ethics,
Wait,
right?
wait. I
You're
don't think
arguing for
killing.
moral realism. Now it's just anti-moral
Wait,
realism
wait,
versus
wait.
moral realism, or
Things
moral
can be just
subjectivity
things
versus
can
moral.
be
I mean,
justified.
moral subjectivity
If
versus
it can
moral
be
realism.
So
justified, then it can be bad or
Mhm.
good. I don't I don't think killing like
you
just
said
you're
if it can be
killing.
justified, it can be bad or good.
Yes.
I think murders can be, or sorry, murders are unjustified. But I mean, I think killings can be
What you mean
justified.
murder is unjustified?
Murdering isn't the same thing as killing, and killing isn't the same thing as murder. It's
You're
pretty
what?
obvious. Can you define what murder is?
Yeah, murder is the act of unaliving somebody.
No, no. Killing is the act of killing somebody, right? Or you've killed somebody, right? Murder is the premeditated, unjustifiable killing of an innocent human being. That's what murder is. That's why I say murder is unjustified. Killing's different because you can kill someone in self-defense.
Oh, you believe?
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
like
different.
you. Well, yeah, it will also be self defense, right? If you know that somebody is going to, if you know that somebody is going to assault your mother when she walks out the door, right? You're going to make a plan to kill her, right?
No,
Yeah,
no, because they
yeah.
wouldn't be
Yes, you
innocent,
would.
though, would they? They wouldn't be innocent,
They
would they?
would be innocent until they do that.
No, no, they wouldn't be innocent until they do that because they are already premeditating doing something harmful to another innocent human being. You see how we have a problem?
What do you think innocence is?
What I think innocence is the act of not wanting to cause harm or cause danger to anything or anyone else.
Is that what
Like
you
if you
actually
have a
think?
plan to go beat me up, right? And someone comes to beat you up before you can beat me up, you're premeditating already beating me up, and they're premeditating beating you up, and that helps in my defense. So
Innocence.
neither side would be innocent right there because they're both premeditated doing something that's harmful to another innocent human being. It just comes back
I got a
to
question for
who's
you,
ever
right?
actually innocent. Like if I don't have intentions of harming you, but you have intentions of harming me, then you wouldn't be so innocent, now would you?
I got a
What's your
question for
question?
you, right? So,
Yeah, what's up?
what you call it? Let's just say, oh, I'm finna rob a store, right? I got the gun. I'm finna get ready and go to the door, but then I turn around. Is I'm still guilty of robbing the store? I never did the action. Did I rob the store? No. I'm not guilty of robbing the
You were
store. No.
premeditating going to rob the
I'm
store.
not guilty of robbing the store, so I'm innocent. I didn't rob
Yeah,
the store.
you're not guilty at robbing the store, but what you were still planning on doing was unjustifiable. Try to
I mean,
justify why
it
you're
could
about to
definitely
rob a
be
store and
justified.
harm somebody else.
It could definitely be justified. The owner of the shop
Justified.
probably, well, the owner of the shop probably, what you call it, ran my business. Like he probably destroyed my entire business. So I'm gonna destroy his business.
No,
That's
that's
justifiable.
revenge. That's
That's
revenge.
justified. That's still justified.
No,
I don't care.
he would be innocent. That's
He wouldn't be
revenge.
innocent
Wait,
if
why
he.
can't you wait? I'm biased. Just positive determinism. I'm gonna go back in the shower.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this question. If my life is ruined because you did something to me, I'm gonna do the same thing so we can be on equal
Well,
terms, right?
no, because like I said, you're just going back for revenge. I don't think
No, it's for
either
equal
party wouldn't
grounding.
necessarily be innocent, but you're premeditating against someone who has innocence currently. That's the point.
He don't have
It's like me killing
innocence.
your mother, doing my jail time. Now I'm a free
He
man. I'm
did
an
the
innocent
action.
man. Then you come back to kill me
He
for
did the
revenge.
action. He never, what you call it? He never like um took the action upon himself to actually like be guilty of it, or like
What?
nothing has happened to him like as a way to
Yo,
uh
I'll just tell you right now. Would a cop? I'll just ask you this, right, to end this argument real fast. Would a cop arrest you if you said, "I'm gonna go rob this bank"? Would a cop arrest you before
they
you
can't
do it?
arrest you. You're innocent.
No, they can arrest you.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, they
You want
can't.
to see the law?
Yeah, please show me this subjective law in
I'll show you right now. It's not even a subjective law; it's objective. If you say
it's not
I'm gonna go kill an
objective.
innocent man, I'll
Please
show
show
you
me
right
where
now.
wait, please show me where this is stated around the entire world. Okay, then it's not an objective law, it's a subjective law
No,
in a
cops can arrest you
subjective
for
area.
premeditated crimes. Yes, they can.
Around the entire world, show me this.
Around the entire world, I mean. Okay.
Yeah, and also
Like
show me this where
you
show
can
me
be
where this
prosecuted and don't
show
cherry
me
pick
where if
me.
I could be in space and I say this and they can still arrest me.
You see,
I s It's not
dude,
objective.
your innocence goes across the entire universe. It's not just in this world specifically. Like your
Mhm.
innocence and your purity, it could follow and track throughout wherever you are. So it wouldn't really matter your level of innocence or your level of unjustifiable actions or guilty faultiness, things like that. It would still pertain throughout the entire world and throughout space. So it doesn't really matter.
Hey, Preston, I got a question for you. How many people have you heard, "Oh, yeah, Imma beat this nigga ass," but they never do it?
Yeah, I've heard that multiple different times, but you want to know what that is?
Are
That's an
they
assault
innocent?
charge.
They're innocent,
No,
right?
no, they're not innocent because they're
They are.
premeditating harming someone else.
So
That
they're
has that
still
innocent.
innocent.
No, dude. It's like I say, I'm gonna go kill a nigga for no reason, right? Or let's go kill this nigga. Let's go rob a nigga and kill him. Is that innocence? Even if they don't do it, no, it's not
If they
because
don't
they're
do it, they're innocent.
premeditatingly going to try and harm somebody else.
If it never happens, they're innocent.
No, if they want to premeditate it,
If
they
it never
lose that innocence.
if they die and if they die before they even do it, they're innocent.
What do you mean if they die before they even do it? It wouldn't matter.
If
No,
they
they're
never
not
attempt
innocent.
the action, then they're innocent.
Do you know what innocence? Define innocence.
Yeah, innocent is not guilty of a crime or offense.
You said innocence is not guilty of a crime or offense.
Yeah, so okay. So Unbiased is just saying that it's not going to be objectively guilty or like what you're talking about. It would just be subjective depending on like uh
No,
set system is here of killing
that
you.
wouldn't be subjective. It's like I had just told him. If you premeditatingly go out and try to harm somebody else, you're not going to keep your innocence just because you don't
Wait, why?
actually do it.
Wait, no, wait, why?
It's like
No,
I
wait.
had just
Why does
stated.
hold
What
on,
a
wait,
cop?
why does premeditated murder
Yo,
entail that you're
will
not
you let me
innocent?
talk?
That's
A
what's in question.
premeditated murder entail that you're not
Yes, why does
innocent because
yes.
we know what murder is. It's the premeditated, unjust killing of an innocent human being. That's what murder
Okay,
qualifies.
so we can describe okay, so when you say that we know, that's making an objective claim. That means we're saying objectively the murder that's presupposing objective
That's
morality.
what we
What would
define
be
as
the
murder.
argument for that?
That's what we
Huh?
define as murder.
Okay, so if we link,
You're
okay,
basing
so
it
if you're
off
not
of a
saying that, wait, no,
presupposition, but we
stop.
already
If you're
know
not,
what it
hold on,
is. We
stop,
have our
stop. If you're not
definitions.
saying, hold on, stop. You're just talking too much. So if you're not saying that the
Just
linguistics
talk
are
too much.
trying
Just
to
talk too
entail
much.
corresponds to reality, you're saying that under the definition of
Jesus
how I construct
Christ.
these things, right? If this was objectively wrong, then this would be wrong, which is fine. But what's in question is if this thing is actually objective contingent on the linguistics. So like you're just question begging.
So
And
wait, are
also,
you arguing semantics? Is that what I'm getting at?
Wait, Inju, this is what you say. You're saying murder and killing are two different things.
He's just
Murder,
Yes,
arguing off of the definition, bro.
murder
He's
and
saying the
killing are two
definition
different
is
things. Yes.
objective, therefore it's wrong, which is
Preston,
dumb because it's
wait,
already
Preston,
what's in question. Make a question.
Wait, Preston. Killing is the
Well,
act after you.
we defined it as
Wait,
this.
wait. To be
Okay, so
like wait to
why
get the
just
definition.
because
Wait,
humans define?
for the definition of murder to even be made, killing has to be made first, right? Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Killing is the act of undoing. I mean, what's called it, causing death.
in
If you
order to
murder,
like murder, yeah, you need to
if you're a
kill someone.
murderer,
The reason why I'm
you
saying
call
killing and murder
if
are
you're the
not the
murderer,
same thing, though.
you
They're
did
not
the act of
exactly
killing.
identical. Listen
Yeah, you
real
are
fast. The reason why I'm saying that
you did the
killing and
killing
murder
if
aren't
you're a murderer.
identical is because killing, you can kill people in different ways. You could still murder somebody, just like how you could kill in self defense. You could kill in
Oh, they
beating
not
someone to
going?
death. It wouldn't exactly change it.
Wait, do you know what
Murder wouldn't
premeditated?
change it. So that's my argumentation
Do you
as to
know
why
what
murder is the
premeditated is?
premeditated killing of someone else. You need to kill someone else, sure, I grant that, but they need to be things like it's entailed with other
Oh,
things. Like it's entailed with them being innocent, you
everything
doing
we
it
do,
premeditatingly.
almost everything we do in life is premeditated. You know this, right?
That's not true.
Yes, that is true. So
Prove that.
yeah. What you gonna say next?
Prove that.
Wait, what you gonna say next?
Prove that everything in life is premeditated. Go ahead and prove that.
Why you had to think before you said it?
What? Think before I said what?
before you said what you just said?
Because my parents kept opening the door. I didn't know what they were doing.
Why did you have
And
to think before
we've
what
just
you
been
just said?
arguing. We just been arguing.
Everything you just said, you thought it before you said it, right?
What? No? I had
What
just
did I
said to
just
prove that.
hey,
What do
hey,
you mean by
what did I just
thought of?
say? What did I just say?
I mean, it has to come to my neurons, sure, but it's not everything that we do is going to be premeditated.
Yeah, we think before we do.
No, that's not true.
Unless yes, it is
That's
true.
not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, can you explain impulse?
Say I for me.
Question.
Say I for me.
Is my heart premeditatingly beating? Do I
Say
know when
I
my
for
heart's
me.
gonna stop?
Say I for me.
Do I know when my heart's gonna stop?
You say I for me.
Are you gonna answer me? Do
Your
I know when
heart
my
isn't
heart's
your
gonna
ac
stop?
your heart isn't your action.
Exactly,
Your
my
heart
heart's not
beating
in
is
the
an
action.
action of yours.
But you just now said everything that happens and everything that we do would
I
be
say everything
premeditated.
you do
Everything
is
I do,
premeditated. Not everything your heart does.
it's
You and your
like
heart
I
are
asked
two
you to prove that.
distinct things.
I asked you to prove that.
Everything your heart do is not what you do. What you
I'm asking
do
you to
is what
prove
you
that.
think of.
Say, okay, so Moon,
If you don't think
can you
of doing it,
twitch?
then you
Can you
don't do
twitch,
it.
Moon? Moon, can you twitch?
Can I twitch?
Yes, can you twitch?
Can I twitch?
Got a poke.
Sure.
It's a pro.
Sure I
Yes,
can
can you
twitch.
twitch?
Promote.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you know you can twitch.
Do I
Now,
do the
can your
action of
body
twitching?
twitch? Yeah, your body can twitch
Can I make my
unpremeditatingly
body
without
twitch?
you realizing it.
Can I make my body twitch?
So are you just making the argumentation that everything within your conscious you're doing premeditatingly?
Yes.
Okay, how do you prove that though?
If you think of blinking, you're thinking of it.
That's a thought process. It doesn't entail
Yes, so
that you're
it's
doing it
premeditated.
premeditatingly.
Premeditated
No, it's
means
not true.
thought beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
So everything we do is thought beforehand.